second video here for the league that we're doing, and yeah, we got Casey here as well as always, and we got a schedule here. I think we're gonna try to do 3 games. Maybe we can get them 4. Who knows how we feel? But as you guys remember in the last stream, we were talking about how Casey's team was pretty shit. He has improved, and I think I've made some improvements as well. It's sort of difficult to improve the best, but you know, sometimes you do, and here are my top 5 players right now. You can see the top 5 on the list. Let's see the, I'll go to the conference standings so you guys can see. Now here's the thing, I do run the simulation of the other teams as they play. So after each game I do, the simulation gets ran, so that's why it looks like some of these people got like 5 and I've only played 3 games because you really play more games before I do. So let's just jump in the game.
Yeah.
We haven't had to try out our new teams yet, so let's see this. And it's the Warriors against the unbeaten Cavaliers, which is a bit different than the playoffs right now. Anyways.
$2K game tunes. I think we're ready.
Let's do this shit. How's your team overall, though?
I don't know.
Did you see the circles pop up that said overall at the bottom?
No, I didn't.
I'm ready to see how my team stacks up now that we've made some adjustments.
This city is glowing on this wonderful clear night. A terrific view of Cleveland right there. We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs.
All right. There we go. Made the first 3 of the game. I already like how it's going.
Live on 2K Sports. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Wizards. It was just a textbook performance.
Oh, I like this.
Once they got it going.
Okay, now we can go check the substitutions. Why is this dude in my team? Thank you.
is full speed
Let him shoot
ahead.
two.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played.
He left him wide.
Agreed,
Oh.
guys. It was really quite shocking and
Don't give
disappointing
dabs to your
how many
friends.
free
Get
runs
the
to
fuck
the
out of
hoop
here
they
with
got.
that shit.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor. Courtesy of
Fucking
Gatorade.
missed.
Setting the floor for
And I missed the first three, and
Here's the
LeBron
Splash
gets
Brothers,
that shit.
Curry and
Fucking
Thompson at the
LeBron.
guard spots. Rush out there with Draymond Green. And
He missed
Jones
again. This
at
bitch
the center, walking
sucks.
down the middle.
Yeah, I bet he traded one of these.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot.
There
more
we
last
go with the
season.
three.
And the pick and
Curry.
roll and attack the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
And here's Irving after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. There's the triple. And
Oh,
it's
no
Irving
good.
missing. Golden State's
That
gone
sucks.
1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Okay.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of
We're
the game.
against Nipper.
Warriors have gone 1 of
Nip it.
3 from the field to start this one so far. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach
Oh,
Trevon.
stole the ball. Let's go.
That was
One player
way
that
off.
talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game,
All right,
and he's
all right.
got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an
I like how they
excellent
say a
free throw
chance.
shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And as always, Doris,
No, I
thank
think
you.
double-digit lead.
Another
my boy.
nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. And it looks like
Wait,
he
what?
might just be on his A game today, Clay.
And
Oh,
Thompson
God damn.
throws it down.
Tell you
God
what, he's
damn
not
it.
an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Fuck, man.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did
What?
he just go chop chop there with that one
Fuck
hand?
you.
8 millionth
Bad
time.
time to slip up there, Kevin. They gotta
That's like
stay
the only
focused.
thing I can call
And
that.
taking a technical there is the last
Any
thing
other word.
you want to do.
Do it, fellow
Opposite
language.
of smart basketball.
No, just got one
And a
too.
moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where
The fucking
points are coming
stupid
from
things is listen
for
to
the
the shit you
Cavaliers.
say. Like, god damn
And
it.
so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the
Fuck.
open man and getting some
Penalty.
easy baskets.
It's gonna keep
They've
saying shit
established
until
their
the fucking
presence in
gives
the
me a
paint
penalty.
tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
That's good from Irving. And guys, for everything we've said about
Okay, now
Kyrie
we're
Irving over
fucking
the years,
moving.
now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch
He's not
at the
here.
prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question
Reach
as
in,
to
foul. I
whether
didn't reach in.
Kyrie would be able to do that at this point
Ow.
in his career, but ultimately that's
Green
what
with the
champions
shot.
do. Kobe did it for
Missed
Shaq,
again.
Robinson did it for
Losing.
Tim Duncan.
6-9 right now, but it's okay.
That's really what great players do.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5
And
minutes
this
play.
is
Shumpert gets a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors trail by 3.
What?
And
The
getting
Nets
back
touched
to
that.
Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking.
This whole fucking game is talking about LeBron. Oh my god.
Average in assists last season. That even further
LeBron,
indicates
LeBron,
how seamlessly
LeBron,
the two
LeBron,
superstars
I guess.
were able
LeBron
to
James.
gel. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences
There we
that
go.
tell you why the score is
If
what
I
it
said
is.
foul language in
He's got
another,
so much junk in
if I
his
said
trunk.
foul
He'll find a way
language
to
in
hurt you.
another language, you could
You know,
count.
talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie
Oh,
last
I
year,
stole the
they
ball and I
looked
fucking lost it.
fantastic working together.
Fucking
Stat
reach
sheet
and
also
fouls.
bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career.
Fuck, man.
He posted the lowest turnover rate of his
shit.
career, too.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Love. The 9-foot shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Damn it!
Love's got 6.
fucking game, yo.
To get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Okay,
And when you make
it's
5 in a row in
slip
close
through.
like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There you go.
Valanciunas.
Down by 2.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now?
There we
Some
go.
hard-earned second chance points.
To the inside. Thompson. And a strong
There we
finish
go.
with 2 hands.
Catching up.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but
A clutch
he plays
shooter
as
in
big
college,
as any
isn't
of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Offensive rebound.
Deflected by Sims. We ain't talking about the video game.
1:36
You better
left
make
in the
that.
first
You
quarter.
better make that. Oh my god.
Rose can't get that one to fall.
Come on.
The Cavaliers
Derrick
lead
Rose,
by
I traded to
4.
get you on my team for a
Shumpert
good reason,
passes
dude.
to Irving.
He's supposed to be good.
He's
And they
looking
make
for
it.
James and finds him.
That was a
Yes,
3.
and it's Irving picking
Oh my
up the
god, I'm
assist.
losing so bad right now.
LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's
no,
first
I
year.
need that.
Comes
I
in
need
and
a 3.
sets a franchise record in wins.
Otherwise,
And also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in.
Thomas Jefferson. What? Oh my god.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 3-point lead. Irving, good.
They got themselves in front. with
Oh
some
my
outstanding
God.
shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
There you go, Curry.
15 points
Making that
for
shot,
Steph
making
Curry.
that shot.
Great quarter for him at the offense.
I've been 15 of my 17 points just by
back in the game.
Irving drives in. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Rose. No good. That would have tied it.
Come on, Rose. You're supposed to be making these shots, yo.
James with it. Now
All
Green
right.
defending.
First quarter, 16 to 21.
Scooped up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That
Of
one
course,
on
you're gonna
Thompson.
let him go for
Nice
fucking.
work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense is
Are you winning or losing?
not to allow the easy layup right there.
Losing.
They'll settle for making him earn the
One
free throw.
three-pointer.
Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and,
There you
and
go.
Kyrie,
Down by
much
2.
better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal
Okay,
percentage
down
as
by
well as
4.
three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really
That's
feel
just
like his
stupid.
numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment
language of his
to playing with
conduct.
great players.
Good point. Curry, good.
Down by 1 right now. Let's
How many more
go.
threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
It's stolen by Green.
If they had that for
He
GTA,
gets it up.
you lose like $1 million.
No good. And a good game so far as we
Let's
get
go.
to the first quarter.
23-24.
I'm poor in the
They
game.
lead by
I'm
1.
losing by like
And we'll be back.
17 fucking points.
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We were winning.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. Has become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
No! I had an opportunity to win this shit, but
Well,
no.
it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here. Really tuned in with one another.
Oh my god, I'm fucking missing
Paid
everything.
off on the scoreboard.
Thompson is out there with Channing Frye.
Do not let
And it's
LeBron
LeBron
have the
James.
ball.
Then it's Matthew
takes the ball.
Dellavedova. And it's Irving in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. For 3, Frye, and it's good.
Oh my god! Fuck this shit!
6 now for Cleveland.
Just
Fucking
Misconduct.
game.
Slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical
I got a
player
fucking
is the
penalty for that,
last
too.
thing you want to do. The
Brandon would
opposite of
really
smart
suck
basketball.
if your brother came in and started like, if my brother came in and started
Last season for the
swearing.
Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons. Kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason.
I don't know why.
Not the case.
Yes,
going
LeBron
forward.
missed.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space.
Fucking ref getting my way. Fucking ref!
Totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead.
Wow,
in that
LeBron
category.
gets a free
Ball
throw.
movement has been flawless.
Clearly,
And
just
of course
an
he's gonna
example of a
make it,
different
because
mindset
guess what?
between these
He's
teams.
LeBron.
LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are
Oh my God, I'm down by
also
10.
delivers when it matters.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite.
Look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls the Houdini.
How's your game going?
The screen from Thompson. Irving attacking. Fry, good. Fry's got 5 points
Down
now
by
in the quarter.
this. Yeah, down by
And really,
9.
he's just
God
done a
damn.
great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seems as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display.
Well, so you need to make
of
this.
passing
Come
for him
on,
today.
man.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and
You're the
over
highest
and over.
percentage of it.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Green with the block. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And it's Golden State with another.
Okay, come on. We need to play like this. We need to play like this. We have a shot if we play like
And we're
that.
now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. James dishes to Fry. And the three off target.
Boy, with an open look like
To
that,
Curry,
he's so
let's
gifted.
go. We can only be down by
Man, you
1
gotta play
here.
better defense.
Make it, Curry.
He's gonna make you pay.
No!
Yeah, you could see he's
damn it.
in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
No good from Irving.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And he hits it. And
Yes!
he hacked down the play.
I made it
Three-point
and I
possibility.
got
He can
fouled.
convert
Let's
the free
go.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
throw. A different look now for Cleveland. Boozer, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Allen in for Irving.
You know, the Cavs last season won
Down
a
by
bunch of
1.
games, but
How's your team,
they had
though,
to fight for a
overall?
lot
You think
of
they're
them. They
better?
often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Boozer. That drops, and it comes off an
There's a lot of
assist
work
from
to get
Delvin
your team better, so.
Boozer's got his first basket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
You mentioned,
bit
GA,
too
the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe.
Oh, what? We had a
against
couple
this
shots
team.
there and we missed it.
His name actually Thomas Jefferson.
James kicks to Boozer. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
To the paint and stolen by Fry.
Oh my God, we passed right to the other team.
Fires from 18. Boozer, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Green. But they recover it. On its way from Curry for 2. That one's good from the corner.
There we go.
Curry's
That's
got
good.
32 points in the game.
We're getting
Steph Curry does
a
so
bit
many
beat right
things
now,
well
but,
on the floor, but one area he has struggled with is turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to
We have
slowly
2
right
threes.
ship.
Love checked in for Channing Frye. 1:29 left in the first half of the game.
3 twos.
Poked away. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Buries the jumper to finish the break.
Yes.
Curry's got 34 points.
We got a 15-6 run in the last 30 minutes, 56 seconds, so that's good.
As hot as he is here tonight. And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
And here are the Cavaliers now. There's the dish to Dellavedova.
Oh, keep making twos until.
It has not been an easy quarter for him.
Just kidding.
At least offensively speaking.
Oh my God, you need to make the three.
Again can't hit. That gives them the lead.
Yes, finally, we're in the lead. Let's do this. It's been a while, so
turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine?
And I read about that lead.
So
Yeah.
anytime he has more than
Foul
3
LeBron.
in
Oh,
a
he still
game,
got the
he owes
lead.
his mom
If he makes us, we'll be in the lead by 1. If he misses it,
2 summers ago,
and he
all
missed
anyone
both.
could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean,
there we go.
The acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans. But you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. Love goes in. Nice D from Valanciunas.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong.
was out of bounds and it's the Warriors' ball? Let's go.
Will retain possession here. Come on, Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland.
LeBron James is getting taken out of the fucking game.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Curry sinks it. Foot range from outside.
There we go. We needed that comeback right now. Going into the half to have the lead. It's going to be positive for the team for sure.
In the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Dellavedova, the pass to Love. Drops in the layup for 2. Love's got 10 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming
There we go. At the buzzer with the 3 from Curry.
Big time. Big time.
Incredible.
wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't.
And the first half is
7
now in the
fucking
books.
God.
Here we go, guys. First half is over with the lead 52-44 against the Cavaliers. Up by 8.
The 2K Sports
I'm feeling
halftime
good
show.
about this. It didn't look good before. Down by like 10. But up by 8.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you
This
to
isn't
that.
happening.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry.
How you doing?
Just amazing that he tallied 21 points by way of the three-pointer. Talk about feeling it. Time and time again, they fed him and he was happy to oblige. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The three-point shot was their best friend.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just
Okay,
about
give the
ready to get
Cavaliers the
started.
ball
We'll
first.
see
I
you
want
later.
it at the end.
Spams your Instagram.
Say Nick spams your Instagram.
Now the third quarter about to get going.
You know,
Oh, what do
Curry
you
is
do?
playing extremely well. 40 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring
Hills.
it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Green is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Rose in at the small forward.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Here's Thompson.
I like how I
And
missed
fouled
the third
hard
to
that
make
time.
it.
He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's
If you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that
Is there like a
set up
certain
the
time
three-point
you have to
threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that
Going for a
complemented
3 is the same as
each
it is when you
other.
go for a
some
free throw. You got to look at the
undersized
little
power forwards who
thing and
countered
go
with
the right
rim
time.
protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch
never
on
works
any
when I use
play.
it.
So they are equally as adept on that side of the
It's
ball.
not guaranteed it's going to work every single time, but
Another three for Golden State.
And how about the last 5 made shots?
Sometimes though, no, sometimes I got really close and missed them.
Giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And a wide open look for Irving. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help
Jack
narrow
passes
the
to
gap
kill
and
Banter.
maybe swing the momentum.
Sure, it's
Dishes it to James.
not Canada.
Irving.
It's not.
Down low, here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 9 assists now tonight.
They are just killing them
Can't
on the
swing.
interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis.
No, he stole the ball from me.
Defenders are just not
No,
being aggressive enough
fuck you,
down low. You gotta
Irving.
play with some physicality in the paint.
Love kicks to Irving. Again, the Cavaliers score. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer.
Okay, only ahead by 9 now.
His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the
What did I
advantage
do?
of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage
How much
of his
you-
career.
what's your score right now?
Because right now, they need him to score the
36 to
basketball
40.
while
I
he
had the
continues
ball.
to improve his
My
point guard
controller
skills.
glitched out.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Prize checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Down low, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Thompson from long range, from beyond the
With the
arc, and
3,
then some.
Thompson, let's go.
Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
This is good right here. 69 to 52. I'm liking it.
Irving a screen on Thompson. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Shumpert with a screen for Irving. 5 on
The
the
fucking
clock.
deficit.
They get the rebound.
Deficit.
Thompson misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior.
What,
Really
for you or for me?
well-rounded effort overall.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led
Really?
them to this lead.
Oh my god.
There's
that guy
the
needs to
pick.
kill himself.
Here's Shumpert. And another miss by Cleveland.
And you know, you can feel the desperation right
Fucking
now. They're
passing
starting
to
to
LeBron.
lose
Fucking
their
James.
composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable.
Bro, it's
I mean, right now,
71
they're
to
on the wrong side of a
54.
big run.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
All right, well, look,
74 to
how the
54, up
hustle
by
game
20.
has been going for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Irving dishes to Thompson. Fires from 14, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
How much you down by?
16 points for Kyrie Irving.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves.
Bro, what
A part of
happened?
that
I
was
thought you were doing
betrayal
good.
for Kevin Love.
Shumpert passes to James. Cleveland moving the
It
ball
was,
around.
and then fucking
Irving
James
kicks to
giving me
Thompson.
fouls.
Here's Shumpert. The kick out to Irving. Another miss by Irving. Warriors leading by 18. Curry dishes to Green. Tries it from the top of the key. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 11 points for Draymond Green. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season.
15-6 run in the last 5 minutes.
From deep three-point range. Look at that shot! How did that go in?
79-58. Still a quarter left, too, guys.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Irving missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Thompson right here. Miss. No. Okay. It's all right. That's the end of it. 79-58.
It's been a one-sided affair.
Big lead right here, guys.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Not sure why I lost to the fucking, whatever Charlotte's fucking team's called. Fucking destroying the Cavaliers.
Hornets in Charlotte. Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Carlos Boozer. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen outside.
I think you got to get a little bit better at the game, my boy, because you have a decent team now.
At the elbow, Boozer. No good.
I think you start with such a disadvantage, though, by picking a team that doesn't have that many players.
Rose, that's good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own
I think that's part of your
shots
issue. You
from
pick
deep
a team
either,
that doesn't have
so
that many good players.
Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the
You got to
assist.
really work to improve your
That time
team.
he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Rose. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cleveland ball.
Why don't see what I'm doing that you're not doing?
You're not winning and I am. No, I don't know. Like, honestly,
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Feeds to Love. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Hornets. Thompson misses. Curry against Irving. Irving double team. Nobody near Allen. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 17. Thompson for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And he's trying to
I'm in the fourth quarter as well, 82-65.
I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Irving misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Green. And it goes out of bounds.
God damn it. Fucking shooting up bounds.
Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
The Cavaliers came into this undefeated.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips.
We're doing about 3 or 4 games, guys, so
with the
have
Warriors.
fun
It's
watching
clear
these games
this guy's a winner.
play
Out of
out.
bounds, Golden State takes possession.
What?
I think you're doing about 3 or 4 games.
How many are you doing?
I don't know. It depends. It's like
Warriors leading by 17. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. The coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
And thank you, Doris. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree
Did
in the
you
first
get
half, and he's doing it now.
Pass to Green.
Another 80 overall to fill in that spot, or you still got a 75?
And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 18. Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long.
I did.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
90 to
They've given up
71.
a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Irving drives in, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
What the fuck was
I
that?
give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Boozer. James comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. No one near James as he lets it go. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep. And again, no good by Golden State.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can
93.
justify it.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Shumpert passes to Love.
Well, you know, one season in the books with the NBA's new replay center, and so far, so good. I mean, the replays are averaging about 45 seconds apiece, and getting the officials the angles they need quickly to make the right call.
1:22 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times some 20.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And beyond the actual result of this game,
There you go,
fans are gonna
96.
look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Stephen Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Love wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep 3-point range, Green, no luck. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
They get it back.
Oh, it's a blowout, and all the fans are
stolen
gone.
by Love.
What?
Outside Irving.
All the fans are leaving the stadium because their Cavaliers are getting crushed.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And
Yeah,
in the win,
the seats are like
comfortable
half
win
empty
in
now.
what was, I think, gee, a pretty
Because they're
hostile
getting-
environment.
They got
It really
fucking
was.
crushed.
You
So
know,
all the
it's going to be easy on
what?
the road, but they didn't have too many
Half
problems
half
with
empty.
that tonight.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah.
The 2K Sports
Sure it's not half
post-game
full?
show.
Nope, it's half empty.
Wouldn't half empty be empty?
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move
No,
on
half
to the
rim is a half
presentation of
full.
our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. It was lights out
If it was
shooting
half
at its
empty.
best from him in this game.
And if you're
60-plus points is rarefied.
alright, if you look at
And
it
that'll
as a
do it for
measuring
this
cup,
edition
right?
of the NBA on
Measuring
2K
cup.
Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
If it was empty, it would have 0 milliliters of whatever's in it.
When it's half empty, then it's halfway.
No, it's half empty. Then it would be half of 0 is 0.
Did you finish your game?
Let's take them back.
This shit. It's the ones that are subscribed to me.
They can watch me ruin everybody's fucking life.
I get it 365. 12 months.
Or they can watch you kill yourself on the channel Epic Bros. Or get fucking raped by. Alright, it's
Fucking
the end of the quarter. The end of the game. Guys, put my shoes on. It ended up to be 59 to 85. Off screen, guys, I will do some a lot of training. I'll look up tips and tricks on how to get better at the game. I'll look up some of the cheat codes, some of the moves, and I'll try and work them out on the My Career shit. So we got that going for us. In the next time that we do the stream, see, this is why I like to branch out and just do one thing at a time. So I keep learning and keep trying to improve every time. And the people on YouTube that watch this is sole purpose for entertainment. So I'm not that great at the game. I got it like 2 days ago. So don't fucking execute me for being bad.
Are you? How many games are you doing? 2 on stream or 1?
I'm gonna train a bunch. Hashtag Jordan player of the game. Not me.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. I know. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make. Yes. We shining, they hate.
Oh my god, why?
Every dime is a flake. I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing the mold. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with kin and ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. Was driving my mama
Okay, guys, here we go. On my stream, though, we're doing a second game.
So I gotta go get it harder than ever. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7.
So you got some improvements to make, Casey.
No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
I thought you made your team a bit better, but I guess you didn't.
How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, how we live, and they don't love us, they just love it how we live. Have faith a minute, but put your trust in nobody. Yeah. I said have faith a minute, but put your trust in nobody.
Yeah, so
Have faith a minute, put your faith in nobody.
yeah, you got a bit of work to do, my boy.
Halfway around the globe, probably still ain't met
You get into that.
That scene picture perfect. We all buy lies, depends on the purchase. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, cause I'm steady running like water can't break. Let's just buy a pregnant woman. So I had to earn life. Road to the riches, wouldn't change it for the turnpike. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live.
Okay, I gotta make one improvement to my team.
How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live.
You're just starting to guard.
How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, and they don't love us, they just love us how we live. How we live. How we live.
That's my issue right here.
How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, how we live, and they don't love us, they just love us how we live. How we live.
time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup.
And there's the first foul of the game. 9 seconds in.
Out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. Butler against Thompson. Butler goes in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And for Jimmy Butler, so much improvement over his young career, especially as a shooter. His rookie year, he shot just 18% from 3. Last season, he shot 38% from there.
Oh, the guy Livingston down there. Oh, well, 2 of my players are actually former players are playing against him right now.
That's
Iguodala and Livingston both on the team. Livingston was not a starter.
You know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Hitting the 3.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Gibson dishes to Livingston. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Gasol, no good.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Middleton making a miss there. First shot on the team.
Nice D from Valanciunas.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
There we go for the lead right there, guys. For the lead.
Here is Livingston, guarded by Curry. The 10-footer. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got his second basket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the shot is good.
What marks me? Their backcourt has set the tone for their whole squad.
Livingston kicks to Gibson. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. It's Curry outside. They get it back. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Livingston passes to Gasol. The shot is off, and Golden State will go the other way with it. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense...
There we go on the backboard. Nice shot already. Up 11-6. So
allowed them to separate. When you look at the rest of the league, I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Here is Livingston following the basket by Stephen Curry. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. The shot's good from Gasol.
Okay, 8-11, guys. 8-11.
Now here's Curry.
Curry with the ball.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond this.
Nice one right there. Nice shot. Spray, you got crushed.
Poke loose.
No, don't let him take the ball.
Livingston leading the fast break. Second shot opportunity. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line.
Yeah, so what is your plans to improve your team, Jason?
The defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So many people overlooked Pau Gasol prior to last season, seemed to think that Clark, he was past his prime.
Well, he was a starter in the All-Star game and a huge reason the Bulls played.
I made a change to my team, so.
Big season for him. A lot of GMs shaking their head for not going harder after him.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, and with Pau Gasol, it was weird to think that the Lakers were just so ready to let him go and move on.
Curry's shot is off.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Gasol with the steal. Here's Livingston, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing
Fouled.
quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And with the skill set that Powell has and the year he had, there's no telling how long he can play at a high level. Again, one of those guys that's never been reliant on the athletic ability to have an impact.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
Here's Curry after Pau Gasol's bucket.
Fuck, backcourt
watching the line
violation.
there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
We can handle that. So what is your...
Contains inappropriate language and cannot be used. Okay. Considering they say penetrate like a
Bulls trail by 3. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What you find out, DB?
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick
game
trigger.
it has a meaning.
We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent
Yeah, so are you making... What are you making this team for?
Without fouling him.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. That free throw good from Gasol.
Well, I know you're making a team,
incredible to think that
but what do you...
Gasol last year set a career
game
high in
win.
points in a game for as long, Clark, as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46 points for Powell to go with 18 rebounds. I mean, you rarely see a player of his age putting up a career high like that.
Here's Green, banked in off the
Yeah, but how are you going to improve your league team? You gotta get a win.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Berlin Bombers.
Oh, my God.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the Bulls with another miss.
And with Powell, that 46-point game, he became the oldest player to get 45 points and 15 rebounds.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Noah. Good on the 13th.
I thought you already had a team.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage.
I think it's a stronger team.
It's almost unfair.
Yeah,
the Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game.
And a final point, guys, with Powell's career game. It's crazy to think that he did it while not being the first offensive option. I mean, he had been the go-to guy with his time in Memphis for so long.
And they get it back. That's good.
Banter.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
You know who the fuck that
9
is.
points for Pau Gasol.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've
Where?
got in the first half here.
What the fuck, Nantaries? What the fuck?
To work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free
Where is it?
Their outside shooting.
Great.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the
I had a
first
feeling
quarter.
that they had to have something from France. And I'm like,
that's... And the second quarter will get underway just after
that's the
short
one
break.
city that, out of all of these, that sound French. They have Athens.
And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls.
Every
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates, Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him. You can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Noah. Jimmy Butler is out there with Livingston. Then there's Mirotic, and it's Teletovic in at the 4 spot. Middleton against Mirotic, 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Thompson.
What?
The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something
you put
to keep
69
an eye on.
as a team name, but you can't put that a drink.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Joakim Noah.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Well, what a season it was for Mirotic last year. Came on stronger for the Chicago Bulls. Continued to improve. Effective in the playoffs. Really a joy to watch in his first year.
And interesting, so much hype going into the season was about Dougie McDermott.
Yes.
Whether or not he was going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year. It ended up being Mirotic. Most years, he could have walked away with that award.
So, my boy, when do you want to lose in a game against me again?
Inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one.
How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there.
Warriors leading by 4 and out of bounds as Chicago.
Nobody was even there to catch it. Why
that is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
I could throw better than you. And that's saying
For Chicago,
something.
they won their last contest that game against the Kings in Sacramento. Here is Livingston, guarded by Curry. Here's Mirotic. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Mirotic has got 4 this quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Curry. Again, Curry missing. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Teletovic kicks to Butler.
NBA 2K TV.
Here's Livingston. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Livingston's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close
Oh
range.
my God, I'm missing literally everything.
Butler goes in, passes it to Livingston. Here's Teletovic. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Bulls always seem to be tough on the road, and last season no different. They would end with 23 road wins on the year.
And that number was good enough for the second most in the East. Unlike shooting, it's very hard for defenses to go cold, and that's why the Bulls have been so good on the road.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Livingston. They grab their own miss, and that one's good by Noah.
And I like that they're not
And
settling.
that's
Hitting the ball
that.
on the
Wow,
interior.
we're not in the lead
last
anymore.
10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Curry gets the
There we
bucket.
go. In the lead.
And guys, touching back on the Bulls on the road to illustrate how good they are on the road. Last season marked their 5th straight year of a road record above 500. Incredible consistency as a franchise.
Yeah, you know, here's another stat for the Bulls on the road. Since 2010, when Tom Thibodeau took over, the Bulls have won almost 60% of their road games. That's impressive.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And
yeah, for me it shows that.
He's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific...
I might be doing 2 games, guys. Not entirely sure.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensitive.
Look out, and then you throw him stuff like that. The home run. How does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini. Here is Livingston, guarded by Curry. And Thompson sends it back. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Middleton can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 4. Here is Livingston. Dishes to McDermott. Gibson with it. He kicks to McDermott. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
It's your mom's first foul of the game.
Butler kicks to Livingston. Here's McDermott. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists now tonight. Now Curry. Had the space there, but it's offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2.
Yes, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, much of the stresses of the coach was talking about taking care of the basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 26 points and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, you expect the home team to take care of business, and they have. They didn't play floaty.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Fires from the wing. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Last season, the
Here we go with another shot.
Solid margin of victory for them, and never looked over.
There we go.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even keeled.
45 to 37.
Anytime they take the floor, they have a system that works and good talent, actually excellent talent to make it special. And that combination is a
We didn't draw a foul on that shit.
Continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys too.
And you talk about the Bulls being able to beat anybody in the league. They did. They did that last season. One of only 3 teams to register
48
against every other
to
team
40
in the league back in 2015.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Destroying the Cavaliers. We're looking to get a pull-away lead here, guys.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Iguodala shot is off. Great D that time from Green.
And, you know, getting back to that point about the Bulls beating every team in the league, only the Spurs and Warriors were the other teams to do that. Goes to show just how tough last year's Bulls squad was.
No good from Gasol.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Green, no luck.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Shots good by Gibson.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the
ahead by 9.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Gibson the screen. They set the pick. And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Taj Gibson. And they double up Butler. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Teletovic, guarded by Green. 5 on the clock. It's Iguodala with the drive. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in.
Okay, there we go, 54-42 now.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
Thompson for the triple. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Feeds to Livingston. Shoots from 14. Good on the jump shot. Livingston's got
still ahead by 10.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Bulls trail by 10. Iguodala outside. Butler attacking. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Goes back up. Can't get it to go.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very
Thompson.
well.
Thompson with the bucket.
There we go.
Look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
McDermott's checked in for the Bulls. Butler up top. He's covered by Thompson. Noah dishes to McDermott. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Gets a very good look and converts. Butler's got 8 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a three. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible. I mean, they can stretch you out as well
Okay,
as
there
anyone,
we go.
and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
For the Warriors, guys, not only did they lead the league in three-point percentage, they also hit about 45% of their three-point attempts from the corner. That's
with
the
a
highest
miss.
percentage three on the court. They
With
haven't
a
been as
two.
aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy.
There we go. 62 to 48.
45% from the corner three. That is absurd, especially when you consider that the Warriors would put it up from anywhere. You look at the numbers from last year and what this team did from beyond the arc was simply.
How's your making your team going?
Curry with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 44.
What's gotten into him
Let's
today?
go in the third, 65 to 50.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the middle. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Valanciunas. 46 points for Steph Curry.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
And a wide open look for Noah. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Bulls trail by 19. Here is Livingston. He's got 8. Pass to Butler to end the run. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 6 assists here tonight.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up.
Oh, I thought I hit the button in time to shoot it, but
it's not supposed to be easy.
69 to 52.
Artistry on the end.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 17. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. So the Bulls 5 right now. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Livingston is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward.
That's his second personal foul.
Butler on the way. He's covered by Thompson. Stolen by Middleton.
You know, with that one, he's getting up there in turnovers. I mean, 4 in all now. He's got to be better.
Let's go!
Get his team back into it.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break.
That was good.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Bulls trail by 19. Down low. Here's Gibson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Gibson's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Here's Curry with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler against Thompson. Shoots from 14. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Tries again. And Middleton with the nice bucket inside. And the Warriors.
Okay, nice little rebound.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Here's Curry with the 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
76
Curry's
to
got
54.
49 points in the game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with this combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago
Let's
Bulls
go,
told his huddle. He
79
said their plan was
to
to run their offense
56.
through Gibson. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Shot clock at 3. Livingston, no luck. Warriors leading by 23. From deep. No good from Valanciunas. Here is Livingston. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
No good from Gasol. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against the Kings. Gibson with the steal. Outside Butler. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this
game
fourth
that I've
quarter,
lost so
shooting
far,
it
guys.
50% from the field.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Iguodala with it, picked up by Thompson. Iguodala gets to Livingston. And some nice ball movement here by
Have you
Chicago.
actually won a game at all in this game?
Gasol missing again. Warriors leading by 21. Middleton. It's rebounded by
You haven't won a
Livingston.
single game in any mode.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. The feed to Gasol. Uncovered. Good as the jump shot falls. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Curry outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he
I've got 0 points left. 2 minutes 17
seconds. He's
seconds.
called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in this game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Iguodala, and he gets it to go.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
10-2 run in the last few minutes. They really cut into the lead a bit. But
last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
He had stolen by Valanciunas. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. From beyond the arc.
there we go, Curry. 84-66. Now we're making some points again. We had to get a little shot. Now we're getting some momentum.
Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
It's that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch.
It sure is. It sure is.
And
there we go, 87-66.
Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with the first victory for this matchup with a 1-0 record against the Bulls.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
From deep three-point range, rebound by the Bulls. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Iguodala. Plenty of space. Steph Curry with the rebound. And it's the Warriors with the ball. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is big.
90 to 68.
That time was seriously expanded. In
The last two games have just been total domination.
And the first one,
this game, total domination by me. And last game as well. Just sort of destroying everybody.
Livingston hits both of them. From deep, it counts.
Curry, 93 right there.
This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
93 to 70.
In every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Steph in a big win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
That was a big win there, guys. Getting 2 more wins. We will simulate up to the next match.
Hey, y'all, Ernie
and
Johnson
that's
here,
where the
along
stream
with
will be
Kenny
ended. I know
Smith
it's
and Shaquille
said originally
O'Neal.
3, but
Stephen Curry.
it's a bit of a long stream to do 3 games.
Best
So.
from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
I think that my team has just only gotten better.
What?
So everybody out there, make sure to check the links down below. I think this year was a pretty fun game that we've been doing. Some fun stuff. Maybe we'll get a game in there with Casey because we have... I'll probably do maybe one off camera. So we'll probably have maybe 2 games. I'll have my game against Casey. So let's simulate up to this date. Now let's look at the playoff picture for the Western Conference. These are the top 8 teams right now. The Spurs, Thunder, Warriors, Blazers, Jazz, Kings, Mavericks. guys, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.